my face is so tight and I'm so like, and now I feel so much better. I feel that I'm enjoying every moment of my life. Hello, hello, my beautiful manifestators. Welcome back to my channel. In my channel, I share a lot of insights about my journey of a beginner manifestator, and I share different techniques that I use and that I experiment with in order to get all of my wishes to come true. So you know that I'm always in search for a better technique, and I'm trying different things in order to know what works, how it works, and how to maximize the effect of the techniques that we use to manifest. And recently I've been doing this amazing meditation by Joe Dispenza. I've been doing it for last couple of weeks, and it is so amazing that I couldn't wait to share it with you guys. And it's basically taking me about 40 minutes every day, and I can't wait to do it. And it's not that I'm forcing myself to do it, it's so great. I feel so amazing after that I really wait for the time when I'll do it. So today I will share how this meditation works and how exactly you need to use it. What are the obstacles that can hinder your meditation and how to overcome them? For example, if you're feeling that you want to fall asleep, or if you don't know how to do it, if you don't know when to do it, and all this practical questions about doing meditations that I had to overcome myself. I'll share it with you so that you will get a maximum effect. And only after a couple of weeks, I already got so many great signs from the universe. I won my first grant for my fund, and I also got an offer for a job, and I'm also going through an interview for another job. So there are many beautiful things happening in my life doing this meditation only for a couple of weeks, and I can't wait what it will bring me in the next future months. Overall, there are 3 main steps, and I'll go through each step together with you. And I'm also thinking to record this meditation using my voice and guiding you through that, because I've realized that the guided meditation is the best because it worked for me amazingly, and when I didn't have someone guiding me, it didn't work as great as it was with the guided meditation. So the first thing you need to do is induction. This is when you go from your head to your heart, because we all know that our subconscious mind, that our soul, or whatever you call it, has much more potential to make things happen faster. And we know that we need to master our subconscious in order to get all of the wishes come true. And in order to get into that state where you can reach your subconscious, you need to do induction. So basically it's just sitting and feeling different parts of your body so that you get rid of all the thoughts going through your head, because you can't manifest anything if you're thinking about the problems at your work, if you're thinking about your to-do list, if you're thinking about where you need to get money, or how you're going to meet your significant other, or all these things like what I'm going to eat for breakfast. All these things will prevent you from manifesting, so that in order to empty your mind, you do this induction where you basically feel different parts of your body. If you can't feel some parts of your body, it's okay. Just concentrate your energy on these parts of your body and think of these parts of your body. For doing this induction, it's better to choose time wisely, because I tried to do it in the mornings and it didn't work, because I would fall asleep, or I would think about all the things that I need to do. I'll be worried and anxious about my work, because I was like afraid that I will miss it because I don't have enough time to meditate, and then I need to get straight to work. So all of these thoughts was preventing me from having a great time during my meditation. And what I did is that I chose to do these meditations at night, right before sleep. And it's very important to just try it, to experiment and see what works for you. I did it for a couple of times in the mornings, and then in the afternoons, and then in the evenings. And then I realized that the best time for me is doing it in the evening. The next thing to consider is choosing a place where you're going to do it, because this should be somewhere where no one can reach you and where it will be quiet and where you will feel peaceful. So for example, I do it in my balcony because sometimes my family interrupts me and they like scream or something, and this noise just makes me distracted. So I chose to do it on the balcony. I make sure that I feel comfortable, I feel cozy there, and I feel good about doing it in the balcony. So you can also experiment with that, or you can ask your friends or family not to disturb you at certain moments when you're meditating. Next thing to consider is pose, how you're going to do it. Before I was doing it in my bed, like laying, and I would fall asleep, obviously, because this is my pose for sleeping. And I also did it with sitting in the chair, and I felt how my back hurts, and it was also distracting me. So the best position is sitting on the floor and stretching my legs so that they don't get hurt after sitting for a long time. And again, you need to experiment with that. I don't recommend laying because you would definitely fall asleep. I would recommend sitting on the chair with your back straight, or making sure that you're sitting on some soft place, making sure that you're very comfortable, and choosing the pose that will not distract you. You also need to prepare for meditation. So for example, go to pee, wear comfortable clothes that won't distract you. Make sure you turned off your notifications and sound on your phone. So you need to prepare this space so that no one will distract you. And finally, you need to make sure that you choose a nice voice for your guided meditations. There are tons of videos on YouTube, and it's very important to realize that you need to choose the language that is your native language. So for example, for me, it's easier to listen and to believe in this voice in Russian, to use this guided meditations in Russian, because this is my native language. And for you, it might be listening to English or Indian or any other language that is native for you, so that it goes straight into your subconscious. Because even though if I know English very well, I still have this lag where I have to translate some words, or I have to think about the meaning because it's not in my native language. So this is very important to listen it to your native in your native language. And the second is to choose the meditation with the nice voice, because if the voice is annoying of the person who is doing this guided meditation, it won't be able to relax, and you won't be able to have fun. So I did spend quite a lot of time on looking through different videos and searching for the videos that will fit me well in terms of time, in terms of music, in terms of the voice of the author. So make sure that you search for that. And how you're going to search, just search for Joe Dispenza meditation, or Joe Dispenza induction, or Joe Dispenza 4-week meditations, and then you will choose from that ones. If you want me to record it in my voice and to record it for my channel, please leave the comments down below. If there will be like 100 comments, I'll definitely do that. But I'm sure that you can find something on the internet and try to find the whole thing like together. For example, like 40 minutes together, so that you don't get distracted and that you don't need to click on the next videos while you're meditating. I know that it takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of effort, but believe me, it was worth it, because you will be living your best life, and I think you need to spend time and effort. And you can also buy the guided meditations on the Joe Dispenza website. I'll leave the link down below, but you can also find it for free. So the main thing here is just to take this time and get yourself meditating. It also probable that you will be distracted by your physical sensations. Like in the beginning, I was itching everywhere. Like I would scratch my hair, I would scratch here and everywhere, and I will feel all this like tightness in my body, and it was hurting, my back was hurting, and all these physical sensations were distracting me, because My mind wasn't used to this. It was something new for my mind, and it was rejecting everything new and unfamiliar. And whenever something is itching or whenever something is hurting, just let it go. Just focus on that. Don't scratch it, and like make a deep breath in, out, and then go with the guided meditation and just keep flowing in that meditation. Because if you'll be distracted, if you'll be itching, then it won't work for you as good as it would be without distraction. I also use eye blinders, or how you call it, because it helps me to concentrate better. You can use like a scarf or any piece of fabric to cover your eyes so that again you are not distracted. Of course, you're going to have all the thoughts like, I'm looking like a crazy person. What if someone will see that I'm sitting here? What if I won't be able to get back from this meditation? What if I just waste my time? What if I just what if it won't work? What if you'll have like tons of what ifs? You'll have a lot of arguments to make you stop, but this is okay. I experienced it myself and I know how it feels. You just need to be consistent, and you just need to believe that it will work for you. Then it will work for you, and you need to enjoy this. Because like before, I was doing different meditations and I didn't see any result because I was forcing myself to go and meditate. But now I feel like I already told you, like I enjoy every minute of this meditation. And whenever my mind wants to trick me, I'm like, okay, shut up, go back to this state of bliss and enjoyment. I think you can even see it on my face. I look at my older videos and my face is so tight and I'm so like, oh. And now I feel so much better. I feel that I'm enjoying every moment of my life, and I'm feeling more present and grounded and blessed and all the things that you would wish for. So now going to the second step. The second step is releasing all of the things that hinder your meditation. For example, if you are complaining all the time, if you blaming other people in your miserable life, if you think that other people are responsible for your life and for all the troubles and problems in your life, if you are angry all the time, if you're grumpy, if you don't feel the state of happiness, if you're depressed, all of these things, like I have a huge list. Like I feel heavy, I know that I have excess weight, I eat all the time because I don't want to feel these emotions, and I use alcohol in order to distract myself. I'm always grumpy and I have a lot of fights with my close ones. All the things that I don't like about myself, I release it during this meditation, during the step 2. And here you need to be very honest. It's hard to accept that you blame other people in your problems. It's hard to accept that you are jealous of other people and you don't wish them good. It's hard to be honest with yourself. But the thing is that when you're honest, when you're releasing these things, you'll feel so much better. I feel so much relief when I stopped pretending and I said, yeah, I'm jealous. I wait other people to make me happy. I wait for outer circumstances to make me happy. I feel that when I'll have enough money, I'll be happy. And I sit in social media a lot instead of doing things that would benefit me. I don't read enough. I don't take care of my body. I have this hateful self-talk. I was really honest and I just accepted that I have these feelings and I have these negative things that clutter my energy and don't let me to manifest anything that I want in my life. So just be honest, and you can do it before meditation. Just write down everything that declutters your mind and soul, everything that you wanted to change about yourself, that you hate about yourself. And also during meditation, just ask yourself, okay, what is it that prevents me from living my best life? What is cluttering my energy? And maybe not from the first time, or like maybe not from the first week even. Maybe it will take some like couple couple of weeks in order for your subconscious to give you an answer. And sometimes I get this insight and I'm like, oh, I haven't even thought that this is still an issue for me, that I still have this trauma, that I still have this complaints, that I'm still thinking about the situations in the past that holding me back from my manifestations and from living my best life. So the main point here is to be honest and to prepare this list and be like super honest. I don't recommend to do like everything in once. Just focus on one thing. Okay, I started thinking about my weight and about everything that stops me from manifesting my weight, and why I use food to cover and to fill this hole in my chest. Why when I'm getting emotional, I eat food. So everything related to my weight and food, I was releasing this shit. So start from one thing and start from one negative emotion. Maybe it's anger, maybe it's jealousy, and there is no right or wrong answer here. You know better what's clogging your emotions, and it may be not an emotion, maybe it's some person that you're thinking of for a long time, or maybe that is a situation that makes you feel sad, or maybe that's something else that makes you sad. So here there is no restrictions, and you just ask your subconscious what would help me to release this thing, and then you just ask the universe. You give the control to the universe and tell the universe, please get this emotion, get this person, get this shit out of my head. I just rely totally on you and stuff like this. This also can sound like super extraterrestrial, and people are sometimes afraid to get into the spirituality world because they are afraid to lose control. But for me, it's okay, because I experienced it so many times, and in reality, I realized that I don't have any control over my life. I mean, I have some plans and I have some to-do lists and stuff, but sometimes life prepares something even better for me that I didn't plan, and sometimes it goes like absolutely out of my plan, but it ends up well. So just don't think that you have any control of your life, and be more curious about how the spirituality works. And I tell myself, if this works, if this will make my wishes come true, I'll do anything, like, which is not hurting me, of course. Just meditating and releasing is not hurting me in any way. And the final third step is to create the future that you want, because you can't create your future without releasing the shit that you have, without having all this crap like negative emotions, like complaints, and all this stuff. So after you released, you have this empty space, you have this white canvas in order to draw your life, the life of your dreams. And first you go into this state, into these emotions. Okay, what would I feel if I was the best version of myself? What emotions would I want to feel? How I would act? How I would open my heart? And sometimes it's hard to emulate this emotion and right out of nowhere. So what I do is that I remember these emotions when I felt joy, when I felt happy, when I felt great. And it's sometimes not that easy to remember this, especially if you're not in the good mood, or if you're sleepy or grumpy. But after doing step number 1 and step number 2, it's much easier to get into this state. And how do you know that you're getting into the state? You'll feel good. You'll just feel that you actually don't need any of your wishes coming true, because you already feel so great. You feel blessed. It's hard to describe, but I'm sure you will know it. And again, for everyone, it's different. Someone feels calm, someone feels super excited, and whatever feels right to you. It's not great as I'm describing every time. During some meditations, I'm like, okay, today wasn't the best meditations. I didn't feel blessed as fuck as I was feeling the last meditation. And sometimes it's so great, and it's also a very different experience every time. And try not to compare, because every experience, every meditation is important in order to get to know into this feeling, and in order to get to know how it feels right for you. So you will feel this energy, or like goosebumps or something, when I usually feel it when I'm in love, like butterflies and this calmness and feeling super happy. So again, you go into the state and then you visualize whatever you want. I use my vision board here, the images from my vision board, or the things that I was scripting. Again, you can write whatever you want before meditation, so that during the meditation itself you just come up with these images in your head. And again, don't force itself. Sometimes I just when the time comes to visualize my wishes, I'm just like, okay, oh wow, I didn't even realize that I want this I don't know, car, or that I want to have a baby, like, or I didn't realize that I want to have a home. I never had this in my conscious mind, but my subconscious mind just releases all the images, all the sincere and deep wishes that I had, and I wasn't even aware of that. So you visualize it, and you connect all of her feelings. So for example, I want to get a button from YouTube for reaching 100,000 subscribers, and I feel how the metal thing of the button will feel cold under my fingers when I touch it, how I'm going to unpack my button, how I'm going to hang it on the wall, so how it will smell like a metal smell. So use all of how I'm going to celebrate when I'm going to get this button. So use all of your emotions, use all of your senses, and especially feel this happy and grateful state, like you've already got it. Okay, what would I feel if I already got my button? How happy would I be? How grateful would I be? Maybe I'll cry. I'll certainly cry out of happiness. So use all of your sensations there, and again, it should bring you joy. If details make you feel sick and make you feel like you don't want to do this meditation anymore, don't think about the details. Just think about the feelings, just think about the state that you want to be in. And again, you can wish for anything you want except for other people. You can force other people to be your friends, to be your lovers, to be your partners, to be, I don't know, whatever you want. You can wish for being in a sad state, in that level of vibration, so that everyone will be attracted to you by themselves. It's not about wishing for others. It's about wishing for yourself to be that person who is attracting everything in their life. I'm going to shoot the video about attracting the friends and partners and manifesting them during the next couple of months. So wait for it and stay tuned for it. And yeah, I think I'm done. I hope this example of me doing the Joe Dispenza meditation in 3 steps, I'll repeat it. Like, first you go into this sleepy but not sleepy state during the induction phase, when you feel different parts of your body. Second is when you declare all of the negative emotions that hold you back. And the third is creating your new future. And again, you need to be consistent. You need to do this, I don't know, for months or for years, until you will finally manifest your dream life. Sometimes it takes longer. Sometimes for some people it takes like a longer time, more months. For them it's fewer, but I know it will work for everyone. And also at the end of the meditation, I forgot to mention that at the end of the meditation, you can ask the universe to give you a sign. Please, universe, please give me a sign that I did a great job manifesting, and I tapped into the source, I tapped into this universe to make my wishes come true. And maybe you won't get it during the meditation, maybe next day. Like, for example, I got one offer from the job and I wasn't really sure that I wanted it, and then I'm like, okay, universe, please give me the sign that I should do this work, or I shouldn't do this work. And then within like 12 hours, I get an offer for an interview from another company that I like more, and I like this project more, and I want to work with this project. And I'm like, okay, this was the sign, and you will never miss it, and you will know for sure what to do after you get the signs. Okay, this is it. I am really happy that I did this meditations, and I hope this will be helpful for you too, and I hope that you will be able to manifest anything in your life and make all of your wishes come true. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. I'll keep sharing my experiments, and I'll keep sharing the manifestations that came true into my life, so that you can see that it's possible for anyone. It's possible to start at any age, and it's possible to start without having anything. Like, if you have internet connection to watch this video, you can as well watch the meditations guided by Joe Dispenza, and not just watch, but actually listen to it, use it, and go through all this resistance that your body and mind will have, and it's totally okay. And just do it, as Nike says, just do it every day, and you will see the amazing results like I did in my life. And yeah, without further ado, just subscribe, like, and share with your friends.